the minds and the hearts of all of us. He is no respecter of persons, not man nor woman, nor me nor you, nor anyone. But in Titus, 2nd chapter, in verse 1 it says, "But as for you, teach what accords with sound doctrine. Older men are to be sober-minded," not just sober with alcohol and these sort of things, or from these things. Sober-minded. Some of you are intoxicated on entertainment and TV and news. Status, reputation, what others think of you. Sober-minded, dignified, self-controlled, sound in faith, in love, and in steadfastness. But verse 3 says, "Older women, likewise, are to be reverent in behavior." So they're called to the same, the older women. I don't know what you'd classify older woman. Above a certain age, I'm sure, is appropriate, as is maybe marital status. If they have a family, they should be more mature, growing in the Lord, being freed from sins and delivered from the things that ail them. So older women likewise are to be reverent in behavior, not slanderers or slaves to much wine. There's women in the church wearing a shirt that says it's, I don't even know. I've seen so many of them. Wine, wine, wine. It's like a boastful thing that we drink wine. That's neither here nor there to me. But when you wear it plastered on a shirt, or you boast about it loudly so others know, you give yourself away. You reveal what's in your heart, because out of the abundance of the heart a mouth speaks. So if it's true, or even if you're faking it to just be part of that crowd, yeah, I'm going to say no more on that part. Not slaves to much wine. They are to teach what is good, not what feels good, not what's popular, but teach what is good. Remember, we just referred to likewise, and they were told to teach sound doctrine. That's good. And so train the young women to love their husbands and children. So you who are 36, 37 with a husband and a child and desire to be godly, or claim to be godly even, are you teaching the young ladies who are maybe 18, 20, 22, 25? Are you teaching them what is good? Are you training those young women to love their husbands and their children, to be self-controlled, pure, working at home, kind, and submissive to their own husbands, that the word of God may not be reviled? Not submissive as in dominated and controlled in every aspect, but in reverent love and respect, first of all, for the Lord. Remember in Paul's writings, I believe in Ephesians, he says that the mystery of marriage essentially reveals the relationship from Christ to the church. So Christ is not submissive to us. He sometimes does give us the desires of our hearts when we would delight in his way. And many of you women out there are demanding that you have your way in everything, and you're disrespectful to your husbands, you do not honor them, and you do not glorify God in your marriage because you refuse to accept or receive that truth. And I'm not here to come down on you. I'm not here to condemn you. I'm here to speak the unadulterated word of God and call you up to a higher place, that you would operate in this truth, that you would know the Lord in his ways, that like 1 Peter chapter 3, which also says that, husbands are to love their wives like Christ loved the church. Well, yes, he gave himself up for them, but he's patient and he's kind and he bears with them and he tries to teach them Some of you women out there don't want to be taught. You don't want to be led. You don't want to allow your husbands to do as they've been instructed, which is to wash you with the pure water of the Word, and to learn at home from your husbands. Not that you can learn nowhere else, but there's a reason for that. Like, we need to come to Christ